Hey guys, it's me, Strength595, here to show you guys another deck list. It's my Hieratics. So without further ado, let's get into the deck list. First off is, of course, triple Hieratic Dragon of Sue. Probably best card in the deck. Tribute off a Hieratic, and you get to destroy a spell or trap, plus get off that Hieratic's effect. So I like to call it an MST on crack, which is awesome. Triple Tefnuit. Sorry if there's a glare. That's the Cyber Dragon in the deck. If you don't know, your opponent has a monster, special summon it, and then it can't attack, but you can tribute it off for Nebthet, which is that guy right there. Or you can tribute it off for Sue, get its effect off, and get this, just start loops going. Double Nebthet, I like him because he's a monster destroyer, but he can be a dead draw sometimes, so that's why there's only 2 of him. Then you've got 3 of the assets. I run 3 assets because it's the normal summoner. Okay, that one's got a glare. I don't know if you can see that. It's Gabib. 1 Gabib. Yeah, but anyway, asset is your normal summoner and your level manipulator. 1 Gabib, like I said. Double Newt. He combos great with Light Wave Tuning. You activate Light Wave Tuning. Target this guy, he becomes a tuner, and then his effect goes off because he was targeted by a spell card. You get to summon out one of your normals. Speaking of normals, I run 1 Luster Dragon number 2 and 1 Wattail Dragon, but then I also run 1 Cursive Dragon in case I feel like I want to go into a rank 5 to exceed monster instead of a rank 6. Then, even though he's been limited to 1, you still gotta run the 1 Red MD because he's so good. And then the 1 Light Pulsar Dragon is better than ever before because it allows you to recycle the 1 Red MD that you have in your deck. And then I run 1 Gnax Ally Birdman to recycle cards if I want to recycle anything. Just put it back in my hand and get this guy out. Or I can just summon him out and Synchro Summon, then use Pot of Avarice, put him back in the deck, and then use him to Synchro Summon again. So, yeah, I like him. And then a tech choice of mine, 1 Galaxy Arts Photon Dragon. Really easy to get out in this deck, and with so many decks running Exceed monsters right now, he's just really good in the deck. And so that rounds out the monsters. For spells, I run 2 of the Hieratic Sealed Convocation. You have to run this card. It's the road of the deck. Of course, it got semi-limited down to 2, but it's still an amazing search card. I play 2 Constellar Belts. The activation of light monsters effects cannot be negated. This card is amazing because your opponent can't Stardust your Sue and your Nebthet and stuff like that, and it just comes in handy a lot. Double Light Wave Tuning for the 2 Newts, like I said. Then you got like the staple cards, 1 Pot of Avarice. I played double Night Beam and the double MST. I like the Night Beam more than the triple MST. It takes up 1 more card space, but it allows you, your opponent can't activate the set card in response, so I like that about it. And then I run the 1 Heavy Storm. And then of course to round up the spells, I run the 1 Dark Hole and the 1 Monster Reborn, which are the basic staples, because they're broken. Then for traps, I run 1 Hieratic Seal of Reflection. I really wish I had 2 of this card. I wouldn't run more than 2. But I would definitely like running 2. It's just, it negates everything. When a spell card, trap card, or a monster effect is activated, you tribute a Hieratic. And you tribute a Hieratic monster, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy the card. So you get off the Hieratic's tribute effect, plus you get to negate something, and if the negate is successful, you get to destroy. 1 Mirror Force, I like this because with playing so many high-level monsters, sometimes you won't have a monster on board, and this will allow you to, you set this guy and your opponent attacks, and then it blows up their monsters. 1 Starlight Road, because it's a combo deck, so you gotta protect your combo pieces. And what better than Starlight Road? And then, of course, rounding up traps, I play the Solemn Brigade, 2 Warnings and a Judgment. And then, for extra deck, now it's not a completed extra deck, It is 15 cards, but some of the stuff I would change if I was able to get, like a second Gaia Dragon. but I only have one for right now, so one Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger, amazing. One number 25 Force Focus, one Swordbreaker, MVP of the deck right here, detach a material, and then blow up one of their monsters. Detach the material, and even if they've got like a 3,000 beater, you can just swing, and it blows it up because of its effect. So it's really good. Then you got the two Hieratic Dragon King of a Tomb, obviously. I don't think you need the third one, personally. I never used the third one, ever. And one Aegis. I don't run Tiras. Tiras isn't as good. Number 12, Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. One number 33, Chronomaly Machu Mech. You'd be surprised how many decks at my locals I've run into that play they change their monsters' attack points. I mean, even wind-ups change their attack points with Zenmeister and stuff. So this card hurts them. One Kachikochi Dragon. This is the card that would come out for the second Gaia Dragon if I had it, because I prefer to save my level 4s for Synchros instead of Exceeds. And then for Synchros, I run one Red Dragon Archfiend for wind-ups. Wind-ups are annoying. And Gyurgias. This card works on Gyurgias because they like to reset their Gyurgi armor, and then you can swing into it and blow it up. One Scrap Dragon, obviously, everybody knows. One Blackwing Dragon. I like this card because of the burn. There are some burn damage decks running around right now, so I like using this card against it. Plus, this card combo is great with Chronomaly Machu Mech. Use this guy's effect, then use Machu Mech to detach, deal the burn damage, and boost his attack points, so you get to deal double burn damage. One Stardust, because it's Stardust. Plus, you run the Starlight Road. Then one Black Rose Dragon for the nuking ability, and one Ancient Fairy Dragon just because of field spell decks running around. Seal of Orichalcos. This card's going to become even more alive now with Seal of Orichalcos out. Summon this guy out, play MST on their field spell, and then use this guy, gain 1,000 life points. It's going to be really good. Plus, it gives you that extra special summoning in level 4 or lower. You don't have a lot of them, but it still comes in handy for some of the situations. And then, I haven't figured out the side deck quite yet for this deck. It's not as competitive as as the Hieratics used to be, as you probably know. But they're still the Hieratics. They're still one of the best one of the coolest decks in my opinion. Just the whole concept of these dragons from like the stars or whatever, and their effects are really cool too. How they ditch and then they summon out a guy, and it just helps you exceed something more. So yeah, definitely looking for some comments. Anything you guys think I should change with the deck? Maybe some different suggestions for synchros, or some different exceed monsters. Maybe I should try out. Maybe some different monsters I should try out in the main deck. So yeah, this is Star Striking Fan 95. Peace.